stopping by my channel. Today's video, I thought we would do a quick little green hair tutorial. I've just started working on this page. This is from Anastasia Kolderava's book, Mysteria. I think this is my favorite Anastasia Kolderava book. I do have a goal of finishing this book one day, maybe by the end of the year. I have about 24 unfinished pages in this that I have to go through to actually finish. So my plan is kind of maybe doing 2 a month, and I think I might be able to finish the book in about a year or so, maybe by the end of 2024. Probably not. I do often set very lofty goals for myself, but yeah, I really like this book a lot because every page is a circle image, so I really like how they're contained. But anyway, I just posted this to my community tab page. Somebody asked if I could show the finished effect of the hair. So I said, why not do a little quick video tutorial on what I'm working on here on her hair and show you what pencils I'm using in case you want to try it yourself. Kind of trying to go for a dingy, algae, marine type of green color, which I know when I say dingy probably doesn't sound too attractive, but I feel like she's like an underwater. She might be a mermaid, probably a mermaid underwater. So I wanted that kind of dark, muted type of look for her hair. So let me show you what colors I'm using, and then I'll go over just a quick little section of hair here in real time with you guys. I'll probably do a little speed up and some music, a larger section of the hair, because you guys know I can't talk in color at the same time. So I have my blender here. I'm not really going to probably use that, but I just have it just in case. But I'm mostly using these Ram Refined pencils. They do come in 120 set and 180 set. I don't think they are available anymore the last time I checked on Amazon, but I do know quite a few of you guys do have these because you have mentioned to me that you did pick them up, because I did do a review on them a long time ago, and I do like to use them on hair because they're a nice hard pencil. So I'll show you the colors I'm using. I'm using this PS Olive Green, that's number 85. Now, if you don't have these pencils, these aren't such unusual colors that you couldn't find them in probably one of your other sets. I know some of you out there don't like to mix your sets, which I get it, but I like to mix and match my sets depending on what colors I need. So after PS Olive Green, I'm using this green gray, number 163. Big green, number 95. And dark gray. Now you can use dark gray or black. I wanted to use almost a black color, not quite black because I didn't want it to be as harsh as a black, but it's up to you, whatever you like, whatever you prefer. And then this is not a Ram Refined pencil, but it's from the Color Macaroon set called Daylily, and it's Y041. If you don't have the colors and you just have the Brute Fooners, this pencil is also in the Brute Fooner pencils as well. It might be Willow Green maybe, or the one that's right next to it. Let's get started. Let's stop my yapping and get started. I'll show you what kind of technique I'm doing for this hair. Let's get in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Now, I'm not particularly an expert on doing this. I think I first learned how to do this by watching Color with Claire, and she does it a lot better than I do it. I do have a tendency to overdo it with these flicking motions, but I try and do my best to not overdo it. So I'm going to start off with this PS Olive Green. These are nice little short strands. I like to do braids. Is really good for practice if you're not used to doing this kind of technique for hair, because it's a little bit easier than doing like these larger sections. So I just go in with the lightest color. Well, actually it's the second lightest color. I first did a light layer of this Daylily all over color. You don't have to do that. I just like to do it because it kind of guides me a little bit. And then next, I'm working in the green gray. I don't go as far out as the first color, or I try not to, at least. Sometimes I go out a little bit too far. And then after the green gray, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do the big green. This is kind of like a grass green color. You don't necessarily even, I was considering not even doing this color in here because it kind of too bright, but I think it kind of adds a little bit needed brightness to it. And then this is the dark gray color. This is mainly to accentuate the shadows in the little corners of the hair. And then you can kind of just do like an all over. I kind of try to blend it a little bit together, which you might not want to do that if you have a softer pencil, because then it's going to blend the little hair strands in together. But since these are such hard pencils, well, this one is not, but the Ram Refined ones are a hard pencil, so you can do it with that one, with these. Now these Ram Refined pencils are not the same as, there's a smaller set, 72 set. They're a different set of pencils. I'm explaining that in the review for these if you want to check that out. So just be aware, these aren't going to correlate with that smaller 72 set of Ram Refined pencils that came out before these. So then we just start all over again with the PS olive color, and then you just kind of go in further in. I don't use these Ram Refined pencils too much for anything besides hair because they are a very hard pencil, so just be aware. The green gray a little bit. And the big green. And the dark gray. Now if you go out of the lines, you can always just clean it up with an electric eraser. So I know sometimes my little flicks go out of control and I have to erase them. And then you just kind of want to meet them a little bit slightly into the middle, just so they look like natural kind of hair strands in there. And then I just go over again with the pastel gray, grayish, greenish daylily color. And that's basically all there is to it. You could always go back in with other colors, especially if you want to add some more darker strands in there. You feel like putting some more shadows places, you can always go back in with the dark gray or black, whatever color you're using. That's why I really like to work with the grayscale images, because it helps you, gives you the guidelines where the highlights and the shadows go. So that's basically it for how I do this type of hair color. It doesn't necessarily have to be green. You could pick as many colors as you want. I wouldn't necessarily do more than 4 main colors. Like I have here, 3 is probably ideal just to start off with. Just makes it a little bit easier and a little bit less time consuming. And then your highlight color can be one of those 3 colors, or it can be, it might be just want to be your blender in the middle here. Whatever you want. It doesn't have to follow exact rules. You can just experiment. So I'm going to do a few more sections of this hair. I'm going to throw in some nice relaxing music for you guys, just so you can kind of get the idea a little bit more. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me. I will definitely show you when I finish the whole head of hair, probably on my community tabs.